Hey, welcome to Source It Up. Here's another sourcing video. Did very well today. Got a lot of stuff. I'm going to go pretty quick through it. 3 hours, 3 stores, right? I think it was 3 hours. 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe 4 hours, but 3 stores. So we got a Metal Max Mega Shocks Black Stallion. The reason I got this is because it's Spin Master Toys, and Spin Master Toys usually is very good. I was looking some of these up. It looks to be pretty promising. This is eBay. I got this. It was $2.99, half off, so it's $1.50 at Goodwill. And this, there's none listed for sale on Amazon, so we can basically name our price. So it's very good. We'll do camel research, look at the last that this was priced at, and then price it accordingly. First, we'll obviously check it. I usually don't get printers. Our rule now is at least $150 to $200 used, or a Brother printer, a Brother laser printer, which most of those are very good. But anyway, this is an HP, it's backwards, HP NV100. I looked it up on Amazon. They're selling $180 used, and this looks in excellent condition. It didn't come with the wires, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. But again, printers, gotta be careful. Here's, I believe this is 50 bucks, this book. You gotta check those out. Here's a cool vintage Disney V-neck Disney World, Walt Disney World, really cool vintage logo with a Animal Kingdom patch on it. So, pretty cool shirt. Another shirt, Jack Spade New York. You gotta keep an eye out for these. There's some like limited ones that are extremely expensive. Like I think I saw one that sold for 75 bucks, but it was a limited one. But the brand, this is the first time I ever saw it. So got a couple vinyls here. Kiss, Pink Floyd, excellent vinyls. You got to check the condition. If you've never done vinyls before, make sure there's no feelable scratches, and stick to rock or jazz. This is a cool backpack. I thought this was a really cool looking backpack. I didn't even look it up. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to keep it. The Nantucket Project, Pure Insurance. Apparently this was a giveaway or something, or some sort of, but this is just a cool backpack. It has a USB thing. Sick looking backpack. Hopefully it doesn't sell so I can keep it. These Uggs here, this was half off. And you got to look at stuff behind the shelf, because these were like buried in the back behind the counter. I'm like, oh, can I see those? So these are Uggs. They got skulls on them. They're light wear, and they were 12 bucks. And these will sell, I believe, for, you could probably, if you wait, you can get $100 for these used. So Uggs are really good, especially ones with cool designs like that. So this toy was priced at $19.99, but everything's inside is sealed. And this sells for $100 on Amazon. So even in the condition it's in, which is like new. So really cool find there. These Leapfrog maps, they fluctuate in price throughout the year and with demand. I don't know what I haven't sold one in a little while. Christmas time, these are selling for about $50 on Amazon used. And a lot of times when you get them from the thrift store, they'll come with the pen, which it's not supposed to come with, so that's an added bonus. It'll come with extra stuff. This is really cool. Laserdisc movies. I didn't look these two up. Some of them are just cool, so I pick them up, like the Lost World Jurassic Park. This one actually sells for 10 bucks, but these are all 99 cents each. So Fern Gully. I mean, the Laserdiscs, the best ones I've ever found, and the ones that actually are very collectible, are horror ones. So if you see horror Laserdiscs, I think I found 20 in a lot once, and they sold on auction for $250. So keep an eye out for laser discs, but horror ones, and then any other ones that you think are cool, I would look them up first. This is a very heavy marble slab. I believe this is marble. It's All Clad. All Clad is an excellent kitchenware brand. The pot sets for All Clad are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I couldn't find this, but I think that's $150 to $200 brand new. I got it for $9.99, and it's in like new condition. It's mint. So that was really cool. These magic wands here are, it's a quick flip for 40 bucks. This looks, somebody taped it down, but it looks like it wasn't even opened. And it's a cool design. So that'll be a quick flip. This is interesting. I scanned it. It is like $1 million in home, but it's listed at $100. So I'll probably lower the price, and hopefully it'll sell for 50 or 60 bucks, but it was $5.99. But that's pretty cool. The globe like hovers in the middle of it. This game here didn't have a barcode. I looked it up, and this is like 30 bucks. You got to check inside, make sure the code's behind here. I'm not going to show you in the video, but the code is behind here. A lot of the games, especially the newer ones, look at the year. If it's like 2004, 2005 and newer, most of them come with codes. If they don't have the code, it's probably incomplete. Another way to hack and check, look it up on Amazon, look at the used listings, and look at the descriptions. In the description, if it says includes code, then you know it comes with one, so you should check if it has one. So these marker sets, so any cool looking marker set or crayon set or pastels or whatever, or color pencils, there's some very, very high-end brands. So I looked this up. I believe this will sell for 30 bucks. I did not check if these markers are still good, but it looks to be in great condition. Hopefully they are. This here, this charger is $30. It was $5.99 into $30. Quick flip on Amazon. And this is actually cool. This we might keep for the office, but this is like a heavy-duty Belkin. I don't know if this is an actual surge protector, if it has surge protection, but it's a power strip and it's really heavy-duty, and we can absolutely use this here. So, and I think that's an expensive one. It looks like. So this is a silver PSP. Let's see. Oh, this is a 3001. It doesn't have the battery, right, or the cover. But still, for $9.99, that is a great buy. Sorry if I'm not. Am I facing the camera?
No, you can.
I was? Okay.
Yep.
And this I didn't look up, but it was a really cool clock. It was $3.99. It's quartz, and it's Belmont Park Triple Crown winners. I have no doubt that this is worth money, but it just looks really clean, sleek, and it's quartz. Quartz clocks are pretty good, so hopefully it is. I don't look up. At this point, I've been doing this for years, and most of the time when I guess on something, I'm usually right, and a couple times I'm wrong, but I'm okay with that because I have X amount of time to source, and so sometimes I take a chance, and a lot of times it plays out. It plays out more than it doesn't. So let's start on some of these bags here. So I got these big bag of Legos. The only reason I got these were $14.99. They're a little expensive. But I saw a bunch of minifigures. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's just what I could see on the surface here. So the minifigures is going to pay for it, and then the rest sells maybe $3, $4, $5 per pound, depending on how you sort the Legos. But I have no doubt that these are all authentic and they're clean. So with Legos, you got to make sure they're authentic, clean, and smoke-free. Those are the 3 most important things for Legos. These guns are really cool. These are, I don't even know the actual name of these. Do you know like the, oh, Wowee laser guns, yeah. Night Strike, whatever. These guns, these are always worth money. Pick these up. What are you laughing at? Pick these up. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, these guns.
Yeah, dude.
These guns are cool.
That should be the default image for the video.
Yeah, right?
Oh my goodness.
Alright, next. Pictionaries are good. Again, certain times of the year, they're more expensive than others. This happens to be the time when these are selling for $30, $40, $50 a piece. And there's all different versions too, and a bunch of different listings for it. So check those out. Got a Sony DVD player. Like, this thing is mint, came with a controller. I didn't even look this up. This will be a good flip. Even if it's 20 or 30 bucks, it'll be like almost instant sell. And the thing is, with all the cables and the controller, it'll be pretty sure we can list it on Amazon. And on Amazon, something that's 20 bucks will be 40 or 50 bucks on Amazon. So hopefully that'll be able to flip over there. Got 2 Texas Instrument calculators. They were a little more pricey, $14.99 and $9.99. The $14.99 one is a TA89, which sells for, during the school season, They're a little more. We actually just, I didn't even realize this, but I can sell these used on Amazon. I'm approved for it. So if you're approved, you can get a lot more on Amazon. But I did check, because they're a little more expensive, I checked the battery compartment, make sure there's no battery acid, because then, you know, I don't like returning things to places I go to every day. I don't want that kind of a reputation. So I used to do it in the beginning, but I stopped doing it. It's also not worth the time. And it's easier to do the work up front and make sure you're buying the right things. So yeah, can't go wrong with those calculators. Ugh. This was sealed, $4.99, Trivial Pursuit. Pop it here. I got this one. I didn't even look it up. Monopoly 2000. It was a special Monopoly. It was $1.99, and it looks to be in solid shape. And then these, I didn't look up either. I remember selling these a while ago for $40. Rock Band 2 double cymbal extension kit. Looks to be nice. $3.99. I did look this up. I've sold these before. These are still going for, I think, $25 used on Amazon. It looks to be in good shape. It's like a redo of those Fisher Price toys. Most of those no sell. There's one that does sell. Jeez, running out of space. Okay. Hooked on Spanish. This, it's in the toy category. It's a little high in rank, but it's 40 or 50 bucks or something, and it was $3.99. But we can easily sell that. This is another sealed one. All seen it don't sell. You gotta look them up. The Disney ones do. $4.99 sealed. Can't go wrong. Right, Mario?
Right.
This was cool. This was really cool. This is heavy, and it's some sort of like robotic thing, learning curve. It's a learning robotics thing. This stuff is always expensive. It doesn't scan in Amazon. I guarantee this is worth money. I'll look this up later, but there's a price here. It says $112. So wherever this was sold, it was sold for $112. Now it either went up in price or went down from there, depending on how rare it is. But $7.99. The thing's heavy. Seems like everything would be in there. I don't think it's. Yeah, this has been opened before, but you never know. A lot of times you open this stuff up and it's brand new, like it was never used. So I'm not gonna put that there. That's the Amazon shelf. All right, let's get some of this out of the way. And the next bag. Goosebumps game. Didn't look this up, didn't have to. This sells well. I remember selling this in the past. This is another item. There's none listed. I scanned it and there's 0 offers. Doesn't matter the rank when there's 0 offers, because if there's none for sale, there's no possibility it could sell, and the rank's gonna go higher if it doesn't sell. So you could basically name your price. So this, I think I looked at Camel, probably get at least $30 or $40 for this, maybe a little less, because it's not a cheap toy, but it feels a little. But you could at least get probably $25 for that then. This Nerf gun, not all Nerf guns sell used. Some with a lot of accessories. Some of the accessories sell for more than a gun. This does sell for about $20-25 plus shipping used. It was $3.99. I am going back into a little bit larger items that sell very fast on eBay. We'll see how that goes. We did get some extra space over here. So we also got these guns too. They sound really cool. And man, these are the Star Wars ones. $1.99 each. They sell for about 20 each. So these are really cool too.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait till my son gets a little bit older. This is a Cars toothbrush kit. Believe it or not, this is actually listed for $40. It was $1.99. It's not going to sell for 40, but I guarantee if I put this up for 15 to 20 bucks, it will sell. All right. So this little bag thing looks like it's worthless because it's this little Light Bright. This Light Bright animal refill set sells for $40, and it's under 100,000 ranked in toys, right? And this is sealed. So this you can't sell as new, but it'll be like new. So all these little baggies with all these little toys in it. I'm going to show you another one in a second. This is $40 right here. This one here, same thing. This little game right here is actually only $10, But the Phase 10 one is actually selling for $40, and these are both under 100,000 in toys. So hopefully this is complete. They feel there's some weight to them. This is just the little dice games, but these are $40 on Amazon, and these are both for $2.99. So toys are great. And someone just asked me on Instagram, you know, how do you learn so much about toys? I spent, you know, yeah, okay, now I don't have to spend as much time, but in the beginning especially, I would spend hours at all these different stores just looking the stuff up, scanning everything that has a barcode into Amazon, learning the ranking system, and then also grabbing anything that looked interesting and looking it up on YouTube. Looking it up on eBay. So
Hours.
hours, yes. So these two are Tai Chi for back pain and for older adults. These sealed on eBay sell for about $15 to $20 each, and they sell pretty quick. I've sold them before. So DVDs too are very good. Again, a couple more sealed toys. Sealed toys. All right, UPS guy just came, so we had to get those out. But this was another one. There's none listed on Amazon. I don't know what this sells for, but I'm assuming like $40. Ionics. These things don't sound like lots of just like these little Legos. These are some of the off Lego brands. There's some off Lego brands that are becoming more and more popular. One is Creo here, which is actually this one here, the Transformers Creo. This is $100. This one is like 50 or 60, even used. But I opened it up and everything's sealed inside. And then this Ionics, and there's Ionics. I believe they also make like Pokemon ones that are, you know, they're getting expensive. So, and they're getting like, they make Transformers. Mega Bloks makes Halo. This is another high ticket item that isn't Lego. It's Mega Bloks. So you got to keep an eye out for it. But a lot of times they aren't worth something as well. So again, you got to look this stuff up. This is something I didn't even have to look up. Any sort of slot car kind of, this is an extension kit to something. It looked pretty cool. It didn't look like a kid's toy. I mean, it is a kid's toy, but it didn't look, you know, it looked a little more, you know, higher end. So I just picked it up, $5.99. I glanced inside. Everything, it looks complete. It looks really nice. This is something I didn't look up. And you got to be careful with stuff like this. This is improving the quality of life, one patient at a time. Flex 10s. Didn't look it up. But you got to be very careful. You can't sell medical if it's listed under medical devices. You can't sell it without a particular license. So I was trying to sell these dental bibs once, and I literally, they're basically like napkins, specially made for dental offices, and I couldn't list them because it was listed under medical device. So I could, but it would have been, I'm technically not supposed to. So. Lego Space Police. Love the vintage Lego. I don't even know. This is older, but I don't know if it's like considered vintage. I'm actually curious myself to see. 2010, not vintage. But it looks kind of older, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it does.
Jeez. Too much stuff. Creationary. These are getting more and more expensive. Bob's Books. Oh, the price was over the barcode, but I know the one half the size of this is $20, so I snagged it. Space for stuff. A couple more board games. Travel games do very well. Pick them up. Even the smaller the better sometimes with these board games. We've sold some keychain games once, like Keychain Connect 4 and Keychain Clue. They were incomplete, sold them for like $20 each. Remember that?
No, I don't.
Okay, never mind.
To be honest. I'm sorry, yeah.
Perfect Sense. I think I scanned it. It was like $30 or something used. So here's the DVD set. Inspector Morse. This on Amazon used is like $50, I believe. So I picked it up, and you can always assume you'll get at least half of that on eBay. Sometimes less, sometimes a little more, depending on the demand. So we'll see on that, but it's guaranteed sell. We got a Wii here for $9.99. This is the most I would pay for a loose system that looks in decent shape. Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle. I did pay up $7.99 for this, which is a little on the higher end for Savers Toys, but I think this one, yeah, everything looks like it's sealed in bags, which makes life easy with counting. As far as Legos and counting, I kind of have a whole couple shelves at home, probably of like 40 or 50. I'm just saving for a rainy day. I think I'll just bang out counting them all in like 1 or 2 days. But it is worth it because I could sell used Lego on Amazon, and it is worth it because for a used set like the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle on eBay, you might get like 25, 30 bucks with free shipping if it's complete. But on Amazon, you'll get 40, 50, or 60 FBA used. So it's a huge difference in price. Here's another one that I think either 1 or 2 are listed for a really high price or there's none on the listing. But this is sealed, hasn't been opened. And I love finding toys that there is no competition for us on Amazon. We can name our own price. Now, it doesn't mean you want to overprice it because it'll just never sell anyway. But it does mean you can demand a premium for it, and you can have no competition. It's also a great idea for private label products. If something just keeps running out of stock, you can come in as a competition and compete with that listing. You already know it's popular and it's out of stock, so people are looking for it. And especially with more, maybe not with games, but with something like this marble all-clad thing. If there's none listed and it keeps going out of stock and there's only a handful, maybe, I mean, that has a big brand name behind it, but maybe something similar to that you could make. Boulder Dash. Usually a lot of this is the newer version. The newer version sells, like, these are selling for $95 brand new. This isn't new, but used, I'm assuming 40 or 50 at least. $2.99. Just a couple more things. This is a vintage Yu-Gi-Oh toy. Some of these, I think this is the Blue Eyes White Dragon, for those who know. And if it is, and this is the original vintage one, I remember seeing one that's very expensive. Hopefully that's it. I don't know. But I know that it's at least worth the $1.99 I paid for it. So these, the Leapfrog Phonics, this is that Bob's book I was talking about before. These were all $1.99. I just scooped them all up. At the end of the day, I think I did get 20% off on all these, and I may list them on eBay for $10 with free shipping, or on Amazon. I'm not sure. Or I could lot them up together. This is another example. This thing right here will sell for at least $40. It's sealed. There's none listed on Amazon. It's $1.99, and some of these like toys are just crazy. The Light Bright and there's other ones. But so I do look at hair straighteners and things like that. I actually didn't look at the wear on this. It's not rusted, but it needs to be cleaned. Hopefully we can clean that off. But Chi is, if you see Chi hair straighteners or anything Chi related to beauty, pick it up. It's a very high-end brand. Not a very high-end, it's just a good quality brand. It's very desirable. This is something I didn't even look up, but there's some like really high quality toys in here that looked really interesting. Some like turtle, alien, a halo guy, a larger one, and some really big like blue guy. So when I see like good quality toys like this, I know because I've looked up hundreds and thousands of them, and for $5.99 I actually feel comfortable paying this. And at the end of the day, I probably should be looking them up, but like I said, I take some chances, but it's a calculated guess, and that's worth money. And if it isn't, I can guarantee you I'll make a little bit of profit on it. It might not be that 5X I'm looking for, but on the other side, I just shared on Instagram a Funko Pop lot that I got. I paid $8 and we made $350 from it. And those, I can put them on auction and make $300 in 7 days, but I can make a little bit more if I did buy it now. So that is the plus side to toys. And this was, you know what this is, Mario? Is that a Transformer?
No, I think that's a Power Ranger.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's missing part of his arm, but this looked like really cool, and it looked a little older. So I did snag it, and it did come with 1 or 2 other figures. This is something where maybe this was a waste of my money, maybe not. But I like showing you guys everything. I don't like just showing you guys all the good stuff and then, oh, I shouldn't have bought that. Let me just not even show that in a video. I'm showing you guys absolutely everything. There's nothing that I didn't that I bought that I'm not showing you. And okay, maybe there was one bag maybe I shouldn't have bought, but if that Power Ranger thing is worth money, then I should have bought it. And a lot of the Power Ranger stuff, if you watched my sales video from last week, we sold like 4 or 5 Power Ranger swords and stuff, and some of them are $30 and $40 and $50. So Power Ranger stuff is great, but again, you know, I at this point I'm like, I try and squeeze all my sourcing into 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and so I might throw stuff in my bag, and I'm like, you know, I'll just look it up later. But I know enough to at least know that 95% chance that I'm going to make my money back. I'm going to make a small profit, and there's a good chance that it's worth a lot more. So that's the whole haul for today. It's actually really good. Now I got to sort it all out, put it on the eBay shelf, the testing shelf, the Amazon shelf. If you guys haven't checked out yet, please check out my warehouse video about how we organize the warehouse. And any feedback whatsoever about these videos, I would really appreciate, you know, in the layout and what I'm describing and how I'm displaying it. If you can't see close enough, if I'm going too fast, if I'm going too slow, please let me know. I would appreciate that so that I can make content better, easier for you guys to digest. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.